I'm going to be sharing from a PDF today. We don't have the original. Did you bring the original? Okay, we don't have the original, but we do have a PDF book. Which was also translated from Hebrew. And to show you the relevancy of that book, the information, I mean, anything that comes out of Hebrew, that's us. That's our people. That's our first language. So I definitely found this book relevancy to bring forth truth and information just because it was translated from Hebrew alone, but also as well, it continues to set the story and information of Adam and Eve and the continuation of multiplying on the land and where Cain and Seth got their wives. It speaks of the second coming. It speaks when Adam was taken out of Eden. It speaks of how he lost the immortal body to mortal. It gives you all the relevancy of how we got 24 hours in a day. So definitely relevant information that needs to be brought forth that we're going to use to get to today's scriptures. Moving on, we're going to be studying from the works of Josephus. Many people not know of this book. This book is almost 2,000 years old. It's the last Israelite written in the flesh. It's our people giving you information of how we was taken down in 70 AD in Jerusalem, giving you information of how we kept the commandments with the Most High, Moses, the purpose of Israel, the things we was supposed to do for the land. It tells you how the months was aligned. I mean, this book was so sufficient. And to link this book with today's relevancy with scriptures, it was actually linked in the King James 1611, the Apocrypha. Now I'll read it to show you its relevancy. For we have not an innumerable multitude of books among us, disagreeing from and contradicting one another, as the Greeks have, but only 22 books which contain the records of all the past times, which are justly believed to be divine. And it is true, our history have been written since Artaxerxes, very particularly, but have not been esteemed of the like authority with the former by our forefathers, because there have not been an exact succession of prophets since that time. Josephus, 22 books are the same as the 39 books of the Protestant Old Testament. And then it goes on to give you a little more subsidiary inserts of Josephus right at the beginning of the 1611. So the Josephus is linked through the original Bible of the 1611 to prove its relevancy of why we want to bring scriptures, knowledge, wisdom, and information. The next book, Babylon the Timbuktu. The relevancy of this book is more this is more of a reference book. Modern time written, but it referenced the Bible. It referenced the information that was given from the Most High to align what this author's research to find out Israelites and things that took place in the past, and he wanted to align it up with the Bible in the flesh. We're going to bring information from this book and truth too as well. As a lot of us know, it did have relevant truth, relevant information to our heritage, culture. So we definitely going to present that and use this in today's lesson. Last but not least, Next book, Strong's Concordance. This book, you can't read the Bible without it. 1611, King James Version, you can't read it. This book is your Hebrew vocabulary. Everything in this book gives you everything from this book in Hebrew or the King James Version. So if you're reading a Bible and never referring to this book, I can never trust your interpretation, because unless you know Hebrew, you would never know the original words that English, because I don't say all, but some English words does not have the same meaning as Hebrew words. So you would need to refer to this book to check the meaning from some words in this book. They go hand in glove. You can't teach, read, or comprehend without it. This book, the Zondervan Dictionary, gives you past information, past meanings, present meanings, same as the Strong's. You need both. You need understanding. You need to know what things was meant and translated from Hebrew. Because in today's time, today's Israelites don't speak Hebrew. They're speaking English. So therefore, they need to make sure that the words and terminology that they use in English is the same in Hebrew. Get on your studies. From there, the rest of the information will be the origins of calendars, will be links that will be brought forth and included in the PDFs that's distributed from the website as email as Solomon Deval Israel, that should be coming across your screen right now as we just give you the email when you get your PDF of the teachings, the 3 calendars, as well as the timeline. Now we'll go on into the information itself. Okay, you should have the following wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You will learn about the history and origins of today's calendars that we were born into and why it's not the ways of the Most High keep a time. You will learn that the Most High appointed the moon and the sun when counting 12 months, a 12 new moon cycle, days and years for all feasts, festivals, Sabbath, holy days, birthdays, etc. And I will give you examples of keeping time directly from scriptures. You will understand that some English words does not have the same meaning in Hebrew language, which was the original translation of all scriptures. You will learn the laws of the heavenly luminaries for the cycle of the sun and the moon. You will learn exactly when there is a new moon and its purpose. You will learn the first month and the first new moon of the new year and Passover. You will learn how many days in the month and year annually. You will learn what exactly is the Sabbath days and how to count them. You will learn the Last Supper, capture, crucifixion, tomb sealing, and resurrection of Christ. You will learn the kingdom of heaven timeline with the true year of the earth and the true day of heaven. You will learn how to keep the Most High's time using the Gregorian calendar format. So you will be able to keep up with both calendars for your daily lives that run by Esau, but also keep time for the Most High for all your feasts, festivals, holy days, etc. You will learn how to separate both calendars, which the word calendar was also made by man. And last but not least, you will learn how to keep record of 12 months, 12 new moons, year after year, starting from the month of Nisan, the first month or new moon, along with the first day. So with all that being said and understand, let's get right into this. Mankind has admitted to calculating time by mathematically